comes a time in every person's life when the weight of the world feels unbearable, when the voices of doubt scream louder than the whispers of confidence, when the path ahead is cloaked in darkness and every step forward feels like a battle against fate itself. In these moments, we have two choices: surrender to our weaknesses or rise above them. And those who understand the ancient wisdom of Stoicism already know there is only one real choice. We do not beg for mercy. We do not wait for fortune to smile upon us. We do not crumble under the weight of adversity. Instead, we say, I will win, no matter what. We win not because the world is fair, not because luck favors us, but because we have trained ourselves to be indifferent to fortune, resilient in suffering, and unbreakable in discipline. The world can throw its worst at us, and yet, like the Stoics before us, we will stand tall. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." And that strength is what separates the weak from the indomitable. Today, we will forge a mindset so unshakable that no setback, no insult, no failure can break us. We will master ourselves, conquer our emotions, and walk the path of true strength. Are you ready? Then let's begin. Number 1. Mastering the inner fortress. The greatest battles are not fought on distant battlefields, nor in the presence of an enemy we can see. They are fought within. The undisciplined mind is a fortress with its gates flung wide open, vulnerable to fear, anger, and despair. The Stoic, however, fortifies his mind like an impenetrable citadel. He understands that external forces may shake the walls, but the core must remain untouched. Epictetus reminds us, it is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. When the world strikes, when insults rain down, when defeat whispers in our ears, we do not break. We remind ourselves that pain is temporary, emotions are fleeting, and the only true defeat is surrendering to them. The weak seek comfort, the strong seek self-mastery. Consider the story of Admiral James Stockdale, a prisoner of war for over 7 years. He endured brutal torture, isolation, and suffering beyond comprehension. Yet he survived, not because his body was stronger than others, but because he embraced the teachings of Stoicism. He focused only on what he could control, his mind. He refused to be broken, and in doing so, he proved the first law of the Stoic warrior: control yourself, and nothing can control you. When the storm rages, the weak are swept away. But we stand firm. We take the blows and remain unmoved. The world may do its worst, but inside, we remain sovereign. We do not beg for calm seas. We become the unshaken lighthouse standing against the storm. Number 2, embracing hardship as a crucible. The modern world has deceived many into believing that life should be easy, that suffering is an error in the system rather than a fundamental part of existence. But the Stoic sees clearly, hardship is not the enemy. It is the forge in which strength is created. Every challenge, every setback, every moment of pain is an opportunity to temper our spirit into something unbreakable. Seneca wrote, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." The weak recoil from hardship, seeking comfort and ease, but we understand a higher truth. Comfort breeds fragility. If we only walk on smooth roads, our feet will never harden. If we only lift light burdens, our strength will never grow. The Stoic does not fear difficulty. He seeks it. He does not wish for an easy life. He demands the strength to endure a difficult one. Consider the warrior training for battle. He does not pray for weaker enemies. He sharpens his sword, strengthens his body, and hardens his resolve. We are that warrior. Every hardship we face is another weapon in our arsenal, another layer of armor. We do not say, "Why me?" Instead, we say, "Good, another chance to prove myself." When life strikes, when exhaustion sets in, when everything seems against us, we smile. Not because it is easy, but because we know this moment is making us stronger. We do not run from suffering. We walk into it, knowing we will emerge sharper, harder, and wiser than before. Number 3, indifference to praise and criticism. The weak are slaves to the opinions of others. They crave validation, fearing rejection like a dagger to the heart. But the Stoic understands that true freedom begins where the need for approval ends. We do not live for applause, nor do we shrink in the face of condemnation. We are indifferent. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own. What madness it is to hand over the reins of our emotions to strangers, to let their praise lift us and their scorn destroy us. This is the mark of the untrained mind, the unsettled soul. But we are different. The crowd is fickle. One day they cheer for you, the next they demand your downfall. To seek their approval is to chase the wind, pointless, exhausting, and endless. Instead, we anchor ourselves in principle, in virtue. We do what is right, not what is popular. We stand firm in our convictions, unmoved by flattery, unshaken by criticism. The moment we stop needing the world's approval, we become untouchable. The insults, the gossip, the attempts to bring us down, they become nothing more than noise in the distance. We walk our path with unshakable resolve, deaf to the opinions of those who do not walk beside us. Number 4. Conquering destructive emotions. Emotions are like fire, controlled. They provide warmth, clarity, and power. Left unchecked, they consume, destroy, and leave only ashes behind. The untrained man is ruled by his emotions. Anger dictates his actions, fear paralyzes his will, and despair robs him of his strength. But the Stoic is different. He feels, but he is not controlled. He experiences, but he is not enslaved. Seneca warns us, most powerful is he who has himself in his own power. The man who cannot master his emotions is at war with himself. How can he win in life if he has already lost to himself? The Stoic, however, does not suppress his emotions. He understands them. He observes them as a detached spectator, never allowing them to dictate his actions. When rage rises, he does not act on it blindly. When fear whispers, he does not obey. Consider Cato the Younger, the Stoic who stood against Julius Caesar. He watched Rome fall into corruption, yet he never let anger consume him. He remained composed, steadfast, principled. He did not allow rage to cloud his judgment, because he knew that emotions are tools, not masters. We must learn to do the same. When life provokes us, when people test us, when emotions threaten to overtake us, we pause, we breathe. We remind ourselves that we are in control, not our impulses. This is not weakness. It is the highest form of strength. We are not slaves to anger. We are not prisoners of fear. We are warriors of the mind, calm, composed, and indomitable. Number 5. The art of unbreakable discipline. Weakness is not born overnight. It grows in the small daily compromises, the extra hour of sleep instead of training, the delayed decision, the ignored responsibility. The mind that lacks discipline is a rusted sword, dull and useless when the battle arrives. But the Stoic knows, discipline is freedom. The man who masters himself has already conquered the world. Epictetus declared, "Freedom is the control of yourself." Most people believe freedom means doing whatever they want, whenever they want. But this is not freedom. It is slavery to impulse. The Stoic understands that true strength comes from doing what must be done, regardless of how he feels. Think of the Spartan warriors. They did not wait for motivation. They did not train when they felt like it. They lived by discipline, forging themselves into living weapons. Their power did not come from chance. It came from ruthless self-control. We must be the same. Every action we take is either sharpening our mind or dulling it. Every moment of indulgence makes us weaker. We do not negotiate with laziness. We do not bow to excuses. When the alarm rings, we rise. When the work must be done, we do it. Not because we feel like it, but because we are stronger than our impulses. The undisciplined man is tossed by the waves of life, at the mercy of whims and moods. But we are the captains of our fate. We walk the path of discipline, and because of that, we cannot be broken. Number 6, the power of absolute acceptance. There is a hard truth that many refuse to accept. We are not in control of the world. No matter how strong we are, no matter how much we prepare, life will always hold the final move. People will betray us, plans will crumble, loved ones will leave us, the storm will come, whether we like it or not. But the Stoic does not resist this truth, he embraces it. What happens is not up to us, how we respond is. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." Most people live in denial. They fight reality, curse fate, and waste their strength resisting the inevitable. But we are different. We accept, we adapt, we endure. The fall of Seneca is proof of this power. When forced to take his own life by the order of Emperor Nero, he did not beg, he did not weep. He accepted. He met his end with calm, unshaken dignity. That is the ultimate power, to remain unmoved even in the face of death. Life will take from us, that is certain. But what it cannot take is our response. It cannot steal our discipline, our virtue, our resolve. We stand like a mountain against the winds of fate, accepting whatever comes, yet never surrendering our strength. And so we walk forward, not demanding that life be fair, not pleading for easier trials, but embracing whatever comes with a heart that cannot be broken. Conclusion: the unbreakable path. We have walked through fire. We have faced suffering, rejection, hardship, and the weight of an unforgiving world. And yet, we do not break. We do not beg. We do not surrender. We are warriors of the mind, trained in the ancient ways of resilience, discipline, and absolute self-mastery. Life will test us. It will throw its worst upon our shoulders. But now we know the truth. Nothing can truly defeat us unless we allow it. Pain will come, but we will endure. Failure will strike, but we will rise. Loss will shake us, but we will remain unshaken. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be one." And that is what we will do. We will not just admire the Stoics, we will live as they did. We will walk their path, embrace their discipline, and forge a mind so strong that nothing, not fate, not failure, not even death, can shake it. We will win, no matter what. Now, if you found wisdom in these words, prove your resolve. Leave a comment below. I will win. Let others see it. Let them be inspired. And when you close this video, do not return to the person you were. Return stronger. Return unbreakable. What are your views on this? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I will personally read all of your comments. And if you seriously want to level up in life, don't forget to show some love by hitting the like and subscribe button. Stay strong. Until next time.